All right, cool. So, hello, happy Monday. Welcome to week 3. We're already at week 3. This is great. Almost halfway done. The playlist we are listening to today is EPH 8-Week Body Burn. Starts with Good as Hell by Lizzo. Let's go ahead, if you're listening along with us, and press play in 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. So the chair today is just going to be for balance and support. We have what we'll use as a glider. You guys have your options. And instead of light hand weights, I'm not going any more than 1 kilo. Please don't go above 3 kilos. Unless you're super strong in your upper body, then maybe you can go to 5, but that's maybe pushing it. We're going to start with our warm-up. This week it's all about centering, so really focusing on stabilizing and drawing everything into the core. Let's find our feet hips distance apart, softness in our knees, ribs over hips, or that pelvis area. I cue hips, but it's really over the pelvis, pelvis over the heels. Inhale our chin down towards our chest, over to one side. Exhaling back and around, starting with our neck rolls here. Shoulders are relaxed down away from the ears. Our chest is nice and open along the collarbone, but our ribs aren't flaring open. By that, I mean you don't feel your ribs like splaying apart, which is what happens when you arch through your spine, right? So draw those ribs together. Think about on your exhale, starting to wrap your abdominals around your spine, not just in front of the spine, but also around the back. All right, our abdominals create a cylindrical support system around the spine. Go ahead and reverse direction when you're done with that rotation. Noticing the sensations in this nice, tall, strong posture. And the muscles along the neck, perhaps the muscles along the front part of the body and the muscles along the back part of the body. Feel your weight across the feet, both front and back and side to side. Where are you feeling it, and can you or do you need to adjust to equalize a bit better? Go ahead and finish up with that rotation and draw your neck up through center. We spent a little bit longer on that, so we brought awareness to other parts of our body. Let's go ahead, inhale, reach up and over, creating space on one side, flexing in the rib cage on the other. Good. Exhale, stack it up, other side. You guys look great. Exhale, stack. Hello, hello. One more time. And last one. Come on up, both hands. Inhale. Exhale, bring those elbows out wide. Let's give ourselves a little chest opener after being at computers all day. Inhale, those hands up tall. One more time, elbows out wide. Exhale. Let's roll it down. So inhale, arms to the ceiling. Exhale, start to roll it down, thinking about diving over a beach ball, sending your belly button back towards the spine as you articulate. Head, neck, chest, mid-back, low back, bringing your hands down towards the ground. Inhale as you roll it up, stacking each vertebrae now, one on top of the other. Trying to create space between the vertebrae, between the discs, head coming up last. One more. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, dive it on down. Really think about peeling that back, that spine off of an imaginary wall. Hips go towards the sky, hands come down towards the ground. Inhale, lift up. Feel like someone's pulling a string from your belly button through the back part of the body. As you lift up one vertebrae at a time, head coming up last. Beautiful. Give me an arm circle or two. We're going to start with upper body and warm up that lower body while we're focusing on the top. So you're going to need your hand weights. And we're going to start just in a nice parallel position. Softness in the knees. Palms are going to face away from us, okay? So before we begin, let's inhale and exhale. Activate through the core. Draw those shoulders along the back part of the body so we're not rounding forward in the shoulders. We're standing up nice and tall. We have that nice curvature in our spine. If you got a booty like me, it's going to stick out a little. We're going to inhale as we draw our arms up to shoulder height in front of us. Exhale as we come down. We inhale, lift for 2, and exhale down for 2. Now, while we're here, what we're trying to do is mobilize in the shoulder girdle, activate the muscles in the arms, right? Checking our range of motions in those shoulders here, and stabilizing in the core. So we're trying not to let the torso move at all, which means you have to activate through those abs and through those back extensor muscles, which is why we give a micro bend in the knees, ground through the feet. Yes, let's pick it up here. Let's go. 1 and 1. Lift 1, lower 1. Palms can come to the fronts of the thighs. Good. Really intentionally lift and lower. Here we go. Yes. Remember to connect breath to movement. Oh, good. Here we are for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Rotate those palms so they face your hips. Arms are down at your sides. You're rotating from the shoulders, not from just the elbows. We're going to inhale for 2, out wide. Exhale for 2, down. Inhale for 2. Exhale for 2. Feel the weight in your hands. Notice what's happening in this shoulder girdle. Last one at this pace. We're going to pick it up 1 and 1. Here we go. For lift and lower. Try only to lift so high that your shoulders don't start creeping up towards your ears, right? Also, try to maintain stability in that torso so that we're not coming forward, right, with that torso. You want to stay nice and stable. Nothing's moving except those arms. Feel those muscles working for 4, 3. You guys look great. 2, 1. Bring it down. Hands come forward. We're going to put them together. So we lift forward and down. Rotate side and down. Forward, down. Side, down. Yep. Now that we're putting these moves together, you really have to concentrate on stability in that core. Now that we're moving our arms from out front to outside. Good. Yes. 4 more. Yes. Oh my God, I'm feeling it. 3. Here we go. Oh, 2. Come on, guys. We got this. Last one like this. 1. 1 out to the side. Good. Okay. Now we're going to rotate one palm to face forward, one palm to face your hips. Pay attention to what happens in the core. We're going to lift one arm in front, one arm out to the side, and down. Rotate. What does your core want to do? Is it trying to pull you in one way or the other? Yeah, it is. Activate through that core. Try to keep it stable. It's so hard. Here we go. Almost there. 4 more. This is a really good shoulder mobilization move as well. Last one here. And bring it down. Roll out those shoulders. Did you guys feel like the way that your torso wanted to move when you were doing that? So crazy, right? All right, we're not done with the upper body yet. Let's come into a nice wide second position. So if you're in first position, which is your heels together, toes apart, you've got about a fist distance between the knuckles of your big toe. You just take a step out to one side, step out to the other side. You keep that turnout position. Figure out what works for you as you come into it. You want to make sure your knee's not going too far over your heel, and you want to press back through the knees, okay? So you're really activating through your inner thighs there. You're stacking up that rib cage over those hips and pelvis again. You want to make sure that your pelvis is nice and square in front of you, all right? Your knees should be tracking into the middle of your foot. So go ahead, check down, make sure that's where they are. They're not bowing in, right? Push them back. Good. Inhale, exhale. Engage through the core. Draw your elbows towards your sides, palm face one another. We're going to add some rotation. So we're going to rotate through the torso. As we inhale, Extend your arm in one direction, exhale, pull it back. Same side. Good. Really just working out some of these intercostal muscles around the ribs. Your pelvis, your hips, stay facing forward. You got 4, 3, warming up that lower body here, 2, abs stay tight the whole time, last 1, other side, reach and draw it back. We try to always work in 3 planes of movement. What does that mean? It means we move laterally, we move forward and back, like we fold our body together, or different parts of it, and we move in rotation. Those are the 3 ways in which you should be moving your body every day. You got 4, 3, 2, good. Last 1, bring it in. First side, extend long, inhale. Exhale as you bring that arm up and around and rotate through the chest so you bring it down in front. Other side, out across the body, and then lift it up, out and around. Notice what's happening in the shoulder girdle there. You might be even feeling a release. Let's keep going. Really control the extension of that arm as you lift it up and out to the side. That weight wants to bring it down. You control the lower, not the weight, not gravity, right? 2 more. Make sure that shoulder does not creep up by your ears. Ooh, here we go. All right, let's even it out. Last 1. Yes, that feels so good. Come up out of your second position. Step your feet together. Shake it out a little bit. Start with feet parallel. Feet are together. Step back with one leg and step back far enough. Your back heel is going to be off the ground. Your front knee is going to be relatively over that ankle. We don't want that knee coming super forward. You're going to hinge forward to the point where you have a nice line from your head out to your tail, or really out to your heel. Palms are going to face away from you. Live. They're going to face each other, and you're going to bend and extend. Good. Tricep press. Back leg is straight. Send that front hip back slightly, that back hip front slightly. Engage through the core. The core? How many cores do we have? Here we go. Shoulders are down away from the ears. Good. Oh my God, you guys are getting so strong. Here we go. For 4, 3, 2, hold them back and pulse. Little pulses up. Keep breathing. Here we go. For 4, nice. Abs are in. Good. Step forward with that back leg, back with that front leg. Find your stance. Make sure your knee is over that front knee is over the front heel. Square those hips. Back heel is lifted. Bring your arms back so they're just above hip height. All right. You're going to bring them out to the side and together. We're in that front hinge position. Long line. Here we go. Yes. Oh, triceps. We hate them so much. Here we go. For 4, 3, 2, last 1. Bring them in. Hold them there. Little circles in. Almost there. Almost there. For 4, 3, 2, last 1. Come on out. Step forward with that back leg. Roll out those shoulders. Roll out your neck if you're getting a little tense. Go ahead, put those weights down. Grab a sip of water and then grab whatever you're going to be using for your glider. because we're already halfway done. Go so fast. All right, so the chair is going to be here for support. Step back enough, make sure you can see my whole foot. We're going to start in first position. All right, we're going to stack our hips over our heels, right? Our rib cage is over our hips. Inhale, exhale, wrap around that spine, drawing those abs in. The glider is underneath the foot that's furthest away from your chair. You're about an arm's distance away, okay? Nice and tall. Make sure everything is facing forward. You're going to shift your weight to that standing leg without the glider. You're going to press forward and bring it back. Forward, zip it back. Here we go. Again, here, we're trying to keep everything stable. If you feel stable enough not to use the chair, place your hand on your hips and notice if they're moving. You want to think about your hip bones, right, kind of being frozen in place as we work to stabilize the pelvis and mobilize through the hip. Here we go. Oh. Micro bend in that standing leg. Oh. Hate to tell you, but that standing leg is really the one doing like the majority of the work. For 4, oh my gosh, 3, gonna bring it out to the side in 2, last one, out to the side, here we go, out and in, out and in, abs are still drawn in, we're still nice and tall. Oh, guys, I did so much booty work this weekend in my bar training. This is killing me. Almost there. 4 to go. Here we go. For 4, 3, 2. Does it feel like one hip is hiking up higher than the other? If so, try to keep them stable. Send it back and forward, back and return. So I'm just using a washcloth. Our feet remain in turnout, but you can do this in parallel if turnout doesn't feel good for you. Here we go, here we go. Keep breathing. If you want to feel the glute activation, place the hand on the same side as the working leg on that big glute muscle and feel the activation. For 4, we're going to put it together. 3, 2, last one, bring it in, send it forward for 1, and together, out to the side, together, out, back. If you're not using a glider, side, good, and forward. Let's do it one more time. If you're not using a glider, you can always just step forward, step out to the side, step back. It's just kind of fun with the glider. Here we go. We get more abductor work. Last time. Good. Out to the side, out front. Hold it there out front. Draw a circle around without shifting your torso. Bring it in. Extend it long behind you. Draw a circle out to the side and forward. Bring it in. One more time. Out front, out and around. Draw it in. And then back, out into the front. Draw it in. Come on off of that. Shake out your leg. Standing leg was probably super engaged with that quad. Place the glider underneath the other foot. Come into your first position. Here we go. Weight shift to that standing leg. Hand can be on your hip or one hand on your hip and then one hand on the chair. Slight bend in those knees if that helps you with your stability. We're going to bring it out front and together. What we do on one side, we do on the other. So really what we're focusing on here is not just the extension, but really drawing that back. Because when you do that, you're going to feel those glute muscles totally activate. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Woo, repetition. Love bar. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in, out to the side. Go out and in. Now, this is activating our smaller butt muscle on the side. So if you want to feel that, place your hands towards the side of your butt. You're going to be like, what? I didn't know that muscle existed. It does. And it's so important. It's such a stabilizing muscle. For 4, 3, taking it to the back. In 2. Last one, let's bring it behind us. Yeah. Oof, big booty muscle. Here we go. Hips are still square, torso is still square. Where's the weight distributed on that standing leg? Woo! Keep breathing. For 4, 3, you guys look great. 2, last one, bring it in, send it forward, and together out to the side, and together out back, to the side, to the front. We got one more time around to the side. Yeah, standing quad on fire. To the side, to the front, hold there. Bring it out to the side and swing it around. Ooh, lost my balance there, draw it in. Extend that leg back. Bring it out around to the front. Draw it in. Forward, out, around, and back. Draw it in. Last time, out, back. Bring it around and draw it in. Come on up. Shake it out. Go ahead and face your chair. Place the glider underneath that first foot, okay? You're going to want to be about an arm's distance away from the chair, and you're going to slide the foot with the glider back so that we come into our single lunge position. Remember, we did this before. You should be hinged forward slightly, so decrease the angle of the hip. Push back against that front leg so that your knee is in line with your ankle and you feel it more in your hamstring than the quad. Okay, you can hold on to the back of the chair if you need, or countertop. You're just going to bring that knee in and extend it back. Here we go. Yes. Oh. Here we are. Bringing it in and back. So if you're not using a glider, you guys keep going. If you are, you're just going to step it back and forward and try to stabilize to the extent that you can in that front leg. Feel free to stick that butt out. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Here we are. For 4. Abs are in. 2 to go. Last one, hold it in, bring it out to the side and in without shifting your weight. You got this. It's okay, you can curse me. Let's go. For 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it in, come on all the way up. Shake out that standing leg, move the glider to the opposite side. Let's finish up strong. All right, so, come into our, I did this for like 6 hours, so my quads are killing me. Find your stance. That's not a joke or an exaggeration. Draw your belly in, send your sits bones down and out, knees in line with your heel. Send that front hip back, back hip forward, hands on that chair. Here we go. In and out. A wall works as well if you need some additional support, or a countertop. If you want an extra balance challenge, try to take the hands off and extend them long and draw them in to your side. Here we go. For 4, 3, 2, you guys got this. Last one, bring it out to the side and in. Almost there. I'm going to check you out. Keep going. You got 4 more. Keep breathing. Good. And 2. Last one, bring it in. Come all the way up. Kick that glider away. Shake out those legs. Woo! Grab onto the back of that chair. Walk back, or whatever you're using for your support. Walk back with those feet and extend yourself long. Letting your belly drop a little, getting a nice arch in that spine, stretching out the hamstrings. Inhaling here. Exhaling as you tilt that tail underneath between your legs, rolling through the spine slightly, and then coming up into a rounded position. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Starting with the tucking of the tail and then rounding up through the upper spine. Inhale, extend, last one. Exhale. Round it all the way up, walking your feet towards the chair, letting your head come up last. Go ahead, step back with one leg. Both feet this time are planted on the ground. Square your hips, bend into that front knee. Take that in, tuck your tail, and then take that inside arm and reach it up and over. Get a nice stretch in that hip flexor in the back leg. Good. On your next inhale, come on up and out of that, straighten that front leg. So both legs are straight now. Arms come up overhead. Exhale as you hinge forward with a straight back. You can grab onto that chair to get this stretch, or if you want to deepen it, bring your hands down to your shin or to the ground. Send your weight to the back foot so you get a really nice stretch along the back part of that front leg. Think about sending your front hip back, your back hip forward. And breathe. Release any hold you have in the knees. Bend into that front knee, and on your next inhale, either lift yourself up or walk up with the hands using the chair as support. Step forward with that back leg, back with that front leg. Both feet are fully on the ground in parallel position. Bend into that front knee, tuck your tail. Inhale as you lift that inside arm up and over. How you guys feeling? Were you feeling that in your quads and everything? Okay. Want to make sure it just wasn't me being tired. Come on out of that. Bring your arms up overhead. Inhale, exhale. Both legs are straight as you hinge forward with a straight back. Holding onto that chair or letting your hands fall where they may to get a nice stretch in the back of the front leg. Breathing into the side and back lungs. Exhaling all your air out. Bend into that front knee. Grab onto your chair, or on your inhale, lift yourself all the way up. Step on forward. Either hold onto the chair or not. If you want a balance challenge, grab onto one foot, bring it behind you, knees in line, getting a nice quad stretch. Nice open chest. Again, everything is square, right? Hips are even. One's not hiking up higher than the other. Go ahead and drop that foot down. Hold on to the other one. Trying to keep that heel in line with the glute, knees in line with one another. Go ahead, drop that foot down. Woo! Let's take one arm circle in one by left, one arm circle in the other. Go ahead and take a neck roll in one direction and a neck roll in the other direction, and we're all set.